What this means now, based on this phased permit condition agreement that we have, is that we can actually go ahead now and finalize our building permit application for 500 workers.
The Guam Waterworks Authority has come to an agreement with UNIX for water and wastewater services that will be needed for the Ukuru workforce housing in Dededo. The company's engineering consultant, Willie Flores, says they have been working with GWA for the past 6 months to make this a reality.
We know that there's still a lot of challenges ahead in terms of meeting our timelines now. But yeah, of course we're relieved. It's an agreement that turned out to be a win-win for both parties.
GWA Acting General Manager John Beneventi says the plan is to work out the permits in phases, which they believe will result in a positive outcome for the utility company. He says UNIX will construct new tanks and off-site facilities, which will eventually be turned over to GWA.
As the water capacity is put on and the wastewater treatment plant capacity is increased, then we can sign off on phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, all the way up to 14,000 units as it may depend.
This agreement also addresses concerns from the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency and Guam EPA. You may recall GEPA issued a notice of violation against UNIX last year, which ordered all water and wastewater projects for the workforce housing development to cease and desist. While Guam EPA officials were not immediately available for comment today, both Flores and Beneventi feel the agreement has deemed the NOV moot, as residential services will not be negatively impacted.
We stated that we have not done anything that merits the violation, and that's where we stand right now.
I hope US EPA is satisfied with it. However, we are certainly willing to sit down and explain to them the whole concept of how we put this together. By us all working together over the next year, I think we'll be at the point where this is not an issue anymore.
Flores says this agreement was a critical part of the process. He adds that it's important the housing be developed in this area because it's adjacent to where most of the military buildup construction is expected to take place. Beneventi says UNIX will be required to provide water production of about 2 million gallons daily at a cost of about $12 million. Now, while GWA has granted this conditional permit for the project, Beneventi does point out that the final approval will be given from the Department of Public Works. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Nick Delgado.